Seems like this team can never catch a break. We were leading the majority of the game, and in the last 5 minutes, we shut down defensively for one play. But when you look at the replay, they both kind of go for the ball. I don't even think Lenglet even saw him coming on his blind side, which A, he should have looked over his shoulder, but B, he barely got a glimpse of his foot. You know, they both went in for it and he barely got him. I guess you could call that. I'm not sure if they would call that in the middle of the park, which is what makes the criteria for me. But, you know, it is what it is. It's a ball that he shouldn't have gone in for. So they got a penalty and, you know, they weren't expecting to get that penalty. They were not producing any form of danger for the majority of the game. But it was still also our fault because we weren't able to close out these games. We're not clinical. And that's the difference between teams of high caliber and teams that are almost there. We're just not clinical. So we produced these chances. In a lot of these games, even in the PSG game, we were producing chances. We just didn't put them away. And defensively, we're not strong enough to hold on to a 1-goal lead. I think if we have any hopes of contesting for any tournament this season, we would just have to become a team that scores a lot and gets scored on a lot, which would be a roller coaster end of the season. I would be all for that. But reality is we can't win any trophies if our defense is just shit. And that's right now the biggest concern that I have right now is even in the game when we should have been dominating, and they did a fantastic job for the majority of the game, but it's still the lack of concentration in specific games and specific moments. But everybody loves to point fingers at the defense, but let's not also forget the other side of the ball. When we have the ball, we have not been capitalizing on our opportunities, and even then, we haven't been creating as many opportunities as we should have. We had a couple of good chances today, but the reality was that game was... It was supposed to be a game where we just kind of came in, kind of kicked them around a little bit. And I'll respect the Cadiz, you know, that's the home of El Mágico. I even have their jersey this season. But it was supposed to be a game where Barcelona came back from this frustration of the PSG game and, you know, maybe win like 3-4-0. It was going to be in Barcelona. And the longer the game went on 1-0, the more Cadiz kept believing that they could do it. And ultimately, that's what ended up happening. Messi got one right in front of the keeper that he tried to lay it on for Griezmann instead of finishing it himself. Like, that's cool when we're up like 4-0. But if it's 1-0, dude, I'm going to need you to put those away. I was a bit unhappy with the lineup selection as well. I'm not sure if playing Piqué back-to-back games after not playing for 3 to 4 months is exactly the smartest idea. I know that he wants to desperately get Piqué more involved because our center backs have been very inconsistent this season, but overloading him in games where today, for example, if Umtiti would have played, I don't think it would have made that much of a difference. Mingueza is apparently forgotten that he's a center back. He's a player that's playing out of position and that no rinde because that's not his position. He would just be doing a lot better in center back. So I would have loved to see Umtiti and Mingueza playing together. Koeman doesn't like to do 2 left-footed center backs or 2 right-footed center backs playing together. He likes to have 1-and-1, which would have been perfect because Umtiti is left-footed and Mingueza is obviously right-footed. So it would have worked out perfectly. Same way, I would have maybe given Trincao a start, you know, maybe give Griezmann a rest or something like that. I'm in the process of making a video for you guys where I kind of explain how I feel about the Koeman season so far, the highs, the lows, and where do we go from this. So that's coming up soon. So I'm not going to go into much detail now, but that video is going to come out soon. Overall, I think the last few results haven't really reflected where we stand as a team, but it has reflected our problems, our issues, and those need to be addressed. I don't think we're nearly as bad as our latest results have been. And if we were able to just sort out a few things, I think we would really be hitting stride the way that we thought we were at the beginning of the year. But yeah, man, what do you guys think about the game? Let me know in the comment section below. I'd be super interested to hear you talk about the game. I've been thinking about streaming the game, so if you guys are interested in watching me stream that shit, I can stream it either here on the channel or I could do it on Twitch. Whatever you guys want, let me know in the comment section below. Follow me on my social media, man, Tisho Sports. Let's get that shit cracking. Let's get it lit. Follow me on Twitter. I try to live tweet as much as I can, but you know, I'm focused on the game. I don't like tweeting and watching the game. I feel like I'm not paying enough attention to the game. So yeah, man. Anyway, man, if you guys like these type of videos, man, hit me with that like button. Subscribe since you're already here. If you want to watch my meltdowns against the champion, sorry, I hate Champions League. If you guys want to watch those videos, link is below. If you guys want to watch some more Barca analysis videos, click is also on the right. So those guys, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.